Today, I will talking about how to define corruption and discuss the strategies implemented to combat corruption in Malaysia. These all of my group members.
Introduction. Corruption is a serious issue in public admin. It happens when people misuse power for personal gain, like taking bribes or abusing government resources. In Malaysia, even with the Malaysian Anti-Corruption Commission (MACC), corruption remains a problem. This show is not just about a law breaking, but also about weak leadership and political culture. If not addressed, corruption can harm development and reduce public trust in the government. Problem statement corruption in Malaysia is a big problem, especially in the public sector. It happens when someone uses power for personal gain, like taking bribes or using money in the wrong way. This happens because of greed, poor harness, and weak work ethics. Sometimes, people do it because of family or friend pressure. When corruption continues, people lose trust in the government. Just having law is not enough to stop it. We need harness and strong value. Project objective. The objective of our project is to explain what corruption means and why it is a serious problem in Malaysia. We also want to show the cause and effect of corruption, why it happened and how it affects the people and the country. Lastly, we will talk about the steps taken to reduce corruption and how we can help fight it. By understanding this issue, we can learn how corruption damages the system and how it can be controlled.
For the methodology, this project was completed using library research. We referred to online article, academic journal, and official website to gather information. This method was chosen to collect data about the causes of corruption, its impact on the public administration, and the strategies that have been used to reduce corruption in Malaysia. For the finding and discussion, this section shared the main finding from our research on corruption in Malaysia. It's covered three parts: the definition of corruption, the causes and the impact of corruption, and the strategies to reduce it. Understanding this finding help us see how corruption affects the country and what action can be taken to stop it.
Corruption can mean different things to different people. It is generally seen as the abuse of public power for personal gain, as Governmental and Santos 2024 said. However, citizens and politicians may view what is corrupt differently. It is important to have a shared understanding of corruption, find effective ways to fight it. First, weak enforcement of law. Weak enforcement of laws allow corruption to continue. Laws are not applied strictly and those with strong connection may avoid punishment. Many who commit corruption ignore religious values, seek luxury, and act of greed, as Azman Hashim 2019 said. This reduces public trust in leaders and the system. Lastly, low salaries in public sector. Low salaries in public sector can lead to corruption. Financial stress may push officers to accept bribes to support their families. This affects the integrity of government institutions and reduce public trust. Corruption becomes harder to control when civil servants see bribes as extra income.
Now, I will explain the impact of corruption. Firstly, corruption leads to loss of public trust. Corruption reduces public trust in the government and weakens national stability, according to Azri et al. 2024. People start to doubt the fairness of leaders and lose confidence in public services. This situation makes it harder for the government to carry out policies and maintain social order. Tackling corruption is important to protect trust and to support Malaysians' progress. Second, corruption impacts economic development. In our country, corruption slows Malaysia's economic growth, according to Azri et al. 2024. It causes public funds to be misused and reduce both local and foreign investment. Because of this, important sectors like healthcare and education may not get enough support. Investors may also avoid Malaysia due to corruption risk. Fighting corruption helps build a stable and growing economy for Malaysia.
Next, we are talking about initiative to combat corruption in Malaysia is to improving corporate accountability. One way to reduce corruption in Malaysia is by improving corporate accountability. The Deferred Prosecution Agreement under MACC, actually Section 17A, encourages companies to prevent corruption by improving control and cooperating with authorities. This helps build a transparent business environment in Malaysia.
Challenge in combating corruption in Malaysia. The first challenge is political interference and influence. Political interference make it hard to fight corruption in Malaysia. Powerful individuals may stop investigation to protect themselves. This prevents action against corruption and discourage honest workers. It also reduces public trust in the government. Strong rules are needed to protect anti-corruption efforts. The second challenge is limited public awareness and engagement. Limited public awareness makes it harder to fight corruption in Malaysia. Many people do not fully understand how corruption affects their life or how to prevent it. This weakens community support and accountability. Increasing public education and involvement is important to reduce corruption.
In conclusion, corruption is still a big problem in Malaysia. It can happen in many places, like in office, businesses or government. To stop corruption, we need to know the reason. Some cause of weak law enforcement, low salary and low public awareness. Corruption is bad because it makes people lose trust in the government. It also slows down the economy and affect the country peace. To fix this, we must have better rules. Let MACC do their job well and teach people to be honest and responsible. With this step, Malaysia can be a better and fair country in the future.